Hello, everyone, and welcome to this special presentation by Chucker TV, or should I say CTV, in partnership with the USPA of the North American Cup. This is the first of two 20-goal tournaments that are held here at the fall season at the Grand Champions Polo Club. This is going to be a fun game today. We've got Audi taking on Casablanca, getting a good look right here at Grant Ganzi. Grant with that pink helmet. You can't miss him with that pink helmet on right there. So Grant getting ready. We'll get this game underway in just a few moments here. So Audi's going to be in the white today, and Casablanca will be in those pink jerseys. So Casablanca is going to be, well, let's see, we've got two players for Audi right here. So we've got Marc Ganzi is going to be playing number 1 today. Number 2 is Brandon Phillips. Pancho Bensadon is going to be playing number 3, and Kris Kampsen, El Tiburon, going to be playing number 4. And then for Casablanca, we've got Grant Ganzi, Sugar Erskine, Martin Jauregui, and Jason Crowder. Our two mounted officials today are going to be Horton Schwartz and Hector Galindo. Third man is Dale Schwetz. And we are going to be using the challenges. So they're going to get one challenge per half for each team. And that does not carry over, though. So, you know, it's not like if you don't use your challenge in the first half, you get 2 in the second. Just one challenge per half. And because of the heat, they did get a variance here from the host tournament committee did get a variance from USPA to use the courtesy change, the all-may change. So that will be a factor here today. Good look at Shugs playing number 1. Sugar Erskine. There's Jason Crowder coming in that number 4 position. Okay, I got him right when I lined up the teams. Let's see. So the USPA North American Cup is the tournament has been a mainstay in American and Canadian polo for decades at the 16 to 20 goal level. The inaugural win was from Tulsa with Hall of Famers John T. Oxley, Billy Linfoot, Corky Linfoot, and Jim McGinley. And during the late 1990s and early 2000s, Calgary Polo Club hosted the tournament, and Millerville dominated the competition. I actually played with Millerville for 5 years in the early 2000s, and we won this tournament every year. We went undefeated, actually. This is North American Cup is a tournament that's real special to me personally because my grandfather, my father, and we all won this tournament at one point or another throughout its existence. So the tournament has been held at Grand Champions since 2011. In 2019, it made its debut in the Aspen Valley Polo Club before returning to Grand Champions back in 2020. Last year, Santa Rita knocked off two-time defending champion Casablanca. Santa Rita was comprised of Melissa Ganzi, Nick Roldan, Alejandro Novillo Estrada, and Juan Bellini. They led from the start to finish with a 12-9 victory over Casablanca, which consisted of Tomacho Perez, Jason Crowder, Grant Ganzi, and Juan Sanchez Elia. Nick Roldan had a game-high score of 5 goals, and he was the MVP. In 2001, Casablanca, Grant Ganzi, Kampsen, Kris Kampsen, Jeff Hall, and Tommy Biddle took a 7-3 halftime lead, and then went on to defeat the Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, which was Melissa Ganzi, Jason Crowder, Santi Tocolino, Juan Bellini, and sub Brandon Phillips for Pablo Spinacci with a 12-7 win. Biddle was the MVP. So here you go. We're going to get these two teams lined up. Marc Ganzi playing that number 1 position there for the Audi team. As I said before, this is a special live stream broadcast here. There's Marc Ganzi playing number 1 for Audi. Playing number 2, Brandon Phillips. Number 3, Pancho Bensadon. And playing number 4 is Kris Kampsen. Kampsen, I know, is just playing in Argentina. You got Sugar Erskine playing number 1. Grant Ganzi, number 2. Number 3, Martin Jauregui. And bringing up the rear playing number 4 is Jason Crowder. Jason and I actually played together in 2003, I believe, with Millerville to win this tournament in Calgary, Canada. We lived together. We played together. Lots of fun. Great summer season up there. And we did that with Daniel Ronish and Frederick Mannix Jr. It was me and Fred and Daniel played together with Jason came in one year. We had Joe Wayne Barry one year. We had Brad Blake one year. Who else did we have? We had Nacho Lasico one year. But it was the 3 of us together for 5 years, I believe. So very special tournament to me personally. I love this one, and I'm really happy to see this one being played here. And I'm excited to be able to be a part of this broadcast being brought to you by CTV in partnership with the USPA here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Look at this. Field number 1 looks amazing. Okay. Both teams getting lined up. Now, remember, Audi is going to start with 2 goals on handicap. They're an 18-goal team going against the 20-goal team of Casablanca. And here we go. The ball's in play. The game is underway. It's going to be Kris Kampsen to take this first play right there. Now it's stolen away by Jason Crowder. Jason loses the play to Brandon Phillips. Brandon, near side open back shot. Who's going to jump on it? Looks like we're going to get our first whistle right here. Let's see what we can see. It looks like maybe a bit of an injury there. It looks like Grant got hit in the arm. Watch the ball here. Yep, got him right in the back of the arm, it looks like. So no foul, I don't think. I think it's just going to be... Well, we'll find out for sure here in a moment. They're looking for the medic now, looking for some cold spray. Sharon will get that one. So... All right, so we'll get him looked at. Hopefully Grant is going to be okay. That's terrible luck. First back shot of the game, really. He gets taken out by the ball. So, yeah, it looks like, did he get it in the, I think? No, I'm sorry. I take that back. He took that shot in the face. So Grant actually got hit in the face. Look, he's got some blood there. He's spitting some blood. Looks like he cut his lip, maybe. Sharon. Okay. So, oh, man. Grant, well, he's tough. I mean, he is double tough, but I don't think the cold spray is going to work for the mouth. But, yeah, they're going to give him something there to wash his mouth out. Knowing Grant, though, like I said, he's tougher in the backside of shooting gallery. I could not imagine, unless they knock some teeth out, that he won't continue to play this game. Grant loves the game. 3-goal player. Son of Marc and Melissa Ganzi. That looks really cool, Grant, actually, I got to say. So, poor guy. Getting a good look here from the end zone camera. I believe it was Brandon that hit that near side back shot that hit Grant. Well, going back to some of the history here of the club, or should I say of the cup, in 2020, Casablanca, Grant Ganzi, Henry Porter, Juancito Bellini, and Nick Roldan defeated Newport, which was Gene Goldstein, Sugar Erskine, Michel Dorniak, and Juan Bellini with a 14-9. score in 2019. Aspen-based La Corina, Brian Boyd, Carlitos Gresida, Sebastian Merlo, Sebi, and Kris Kampsen led from the start to finish to defeat McClure River Ranch, which was Ilario Figueres, Pablo Spinacci, Nick Roldan, and Stuart Armstrong with a stunning 15-12 victory to win its 20-goal tournament debut at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. It was the first USPA 20-goal tournament ever played in the Rocky Mountains. That's a very cool stat right there. Back in 2018, in a wild finish, Travieso rallied in the second half to win, trailing by 5 goals at halftime. Travieso, comprised of Tony Calle, Grant Ganzi, Juan Cruz Merlos, and Pete Merlos, staged an incredible comeback for a stunning 14-13 overtime victory over Audi, which was Wes Finlinson, Brandon Phillips, Pablo Spinacci, and Marc Ganzi, and one of the most exciting finishes in tournament history, at least recent tournament history. Grand Champions Polo Club and Santa Rita Polo Farms are the largest and most unique private 202-acre facilities in Wellington, with 212 stalls and 9 self-contained barns, 2 exercise tracks, 5 climate-controlled tack rooms, vet rooms, staff quarters, guest houses, and 4 polo fields with state-of-the-art underground irrigation, short work area, arena, and stick and ball fields. Grand Champions Polo Club and Santa Rita Polo Farm cater to men, women, youth polos at all levels. Its expert staff can customize a complete playing experience, including horses, pros, and certified umpires, in addition to lessons, practice sessions as part of its Polo On Demand program. And it's a turnkey facility. So that's just a little background here on the cup itself and the facilities here. As I said before, this is a special broadcast being brought to you by CTV. Wellington-based CTV Sports is a live streaming and entire fall season worldwide. Grand Champions is the only USPA club that is live streaming all of its games. CTV state-of-the-art technology also features team challenges and instant replays, which made their debut at Grand Champions in January 2014. That's when we started this whole live stream. Lots of fun going back to the beginning of Chucker TV. We did a lot of work here at Grand Champ at Chucker TV, and it's nice to be back working with these guys again in their state-of-the-art studio here where I'm at right now. This is a beautiful facility that they've got. So anyway, hopefully Grant is going to be okay. There's a good look at Jason. I love his helmet. So after this North American Cup, the next 20-goal tournament that we have here at the Grand Champions Polo Club is going to be the National 20-goal. So that's going to be coming up, I believe, later on this week. I'll get that when we get a more of a schedule nailed down. I'll definitely let you all know. But we're also going to have another game this afternoon at 3 p.m. where we're going to see Maltese Falcons take on Grand Champions. Maltese Falcons is going to be Melissa Ganzi, Nick Roldan, Alejandro Novillo Estrada, and Juan Bellini. They're going to be going up against Grand Champions Tomacho Perez, Pablo Spinacci, Pablo Dorniak, and Juancito Bellini. And that's going to be at 3 p.m. today, so be sure to tune back in with us for that, because whoever wins this game will play the winner of that game in the finals, which will be coming up, I believe, is scheduled for Wednesday. Waiting for... All right, Grant mounted back up. He's good. He's, like I said, this guy, he is double tough. I thought he got it in the back of the arm. It turns out he got smoked right in the face, in the cheek, it looked like. So they're going to go with a fair play throw in here. Kampsen, from a standstill there, pounds that ball down the field, looking for Mark. Mark comes in. He's challenged there by Jason, and now it's going to be picked up here by Bensadon, who fires at the goal. Pancho's shot is going to go ahead and roll on through, and now we've got a 3-0 score on the board because, as I said before, remember, Audi starts with 2 on handicap. They're an 18-goal team going up against the 20-goal team here of Casablanca. Great play there, leaving that ball for Bensadon, who winds up and fires back at the goal and sends it on through. Pancho Bensadon, father of Rufino Bensadon, who's playing in the Argentine Open right now down in Argentina. The kid is unbelievable. One of the best players, or one of the best young and upcoming players I've seen in a long, long time. All right, ball's put back into play. Going to be picked up here by Kris Kampsen. He wins the throw and hits a tail shot. Now coming in, it's going to be Martin Jauregui. Turns that ball back one time, winds up, and sends it back to the left, looking for Grant. Grant's going to be challenged by his dad. Marc gets there, makes the back shot. Picked off here by Pancho. Bensadon takes off running on a straight breakaway right here. Going to be challenged by Jason Crowder. Space trying to get to him. Now, here comes the shot at goal. Gets hooked. An easy hook there for Jason. Grant overrides. Horse got back there for him. But it's going to be Kampsen to come in here and pick up the ball, taking it straight to the goal. He's in the red zone. He shoots, and Kampsen puts it wide over the back line. He's looking for a whistle in typical Kampsen fashion right there, but I don't believe he's going to get it. So we'll get a knock in here for Casablanca. Their first knock into the game. And that'll be taken by Martin Jauregui. No, it looks like he tricked me. We're going to have our courtesy change, it looks like. No, I think it's a little early yet for the courtesy change. Let's see what we've got going on here. Okay, so I did get confirmation that the finals is going to be on Wednesday at 3 p.m. So the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of our next game between... So it is the horse change timeout. Okay, so we do have a horse change timeout. That next game at 3 o'clock today is going to be Maltese Falcons going up against Grand Champions. So the winner of that game is going to take on the winner of this game in the finals on Wednesday at 3 p.m. So we've got our horse change timeout, and then we'll get the game. Field 3. My goodness, it's been a while since I've been over here. So, yeah, I said field 1. It's actually field 3. That's right, yes, because field 1 is on the other side of 2 on the west side. Okay. This is old. Now, here comes the pickup right here by, tough break right there for Sugar. Going to be picked up again by Martin Jauregui. He turns the ball back around. He takes it back to the inside of Brandon, then winds up and sends the ball back past midfield. That's going to be picked off here by Marc. Grant, once a whistle, doesn't find it. Now it's going to be taken by Jason Crowder. Jason gets control of the ball, takes it forward once again. Jason trying to get away from the man. He's able to outfox Kampsen there. He sends this one at the goal. Jason shot. What a shot by Jason Crowder. He rains it down from 80 yards in, gets his team on the board for the first time today to make the score now 3-1. Watch this play one more time here. Checks up, gets away from Kampsen, winds up and sends it down from 72.5 yards out and puts it on in. Beautiful goal right there by Jason Crowder, his first of the day. Okay, back to the center we go, and that's going to give Casablanca the offensive side of the throw, and the ball's put back into play, but it's going to be won right here by Kampsen. And he's going to pick up a whistle on that one. Looks like they're going to catch Martin here on a bit of a beach ball play. When I say beach ball play, I mean when the ball looks like it's the size of a beach ball and it's screaming, hit me, that usually means that you're wrong and you should not hit that ball, which is the case right here, as you'll be able to see right now. There you go. Yeah, pretty easy call for the umpires. Definitely a beach ball play. We'll get a penalty there going in favor of Audi, and they're going to move it down to a penalty number 4, it looks like.
Sorry, guys.
Sugar. I love that he's always got a smile on his face. What a fun guy. Originally from South Africa. Sugar Erskine actually originally came over to the United States. I believe he was 19 when he first came over here to the States, and he came and he worked for my dad, Tommy Wayman. Kris Kampsen is going to take this penalty shot here. He drew the foul. He'll get the whistle too. Or excuse me, he'll get the penalty too. As well, I should say, not penalty too, but as well. And here we go. Kampsen, his shot, it's up, and it's wide over the back line. Love that straight down look from the drone. Great work right there. So that penalty number 4 goes wide. We'll have another knock in here for Casablanca, their second of the day. And Martin Jauregui brings the ball back in. Jauregui, after one tap, hits it to the right, comes up short of Jason. And it's going to be, whoops. Looks like we'll get another whistle right here. We're going to wait to see. We'll get a good look at the replay right here, but it looks like they're going to call this one against Jason, I would imagine. Yeah, making intimidation. They're making Brandon look up, but we'll find out if that is indeed the case. Yep, That does appear to be the case. And it'll go back to a penalty number 4 here. Second attempt for Audi in the white jerseys. Okay, Kris Kampsen again to take this 60-yard defended shot on goal. Kris has carried that 6-goal handicap for gotta be 20 years now, or close to it. Kampsen winds up, lobs this one, and again it goes wide off to the right. So we'll have our third knock-in of the game here awarded to Casablanca. Grant getting on to a fresh horse right now as Martin Jauregui brings the ball into play. Cuts it off to the right. He's going to drop that ball right there for Sugar, who comes in behind. Erskine's being challenged now by Kampsen. Sugar goes ahead and releases that ball down the right-hand side where he's going to find Jason Crowder at the other end of his pass. Jason gets there. Can't get that ball picked off the boards. Coming in now, it'll be taken by Martin Jauregui. He winds up and pounds it back down off to the right. Picked off here by Phillips. And now it'll be Marc Ganzi to continue the drive. Grant comes back to it. Grant takes it forward again. Grant trying to put one on the board right here. He's out in front. He's got the man beat. He's there. He's in the red zone. Takes his shot. Can't get to it. Going to be a little back shot there. And here comes Kampsen to clear that ball out of the danger zone and smack it back over towards the center where Brandon's going to come in and pick up the right away. Phillips lets the ball settle against the boards. Has to dig that ball off the boards. There he goes. Now Phillips sends it over to the right, and Grant's going to be able to make a back shot there. Clean play. Brandon put that ball over to the near side of Grant. Now Brandon picks it up once again. Grant comes in, lights him up, but Brandon is able to win the ride-off. He fires that ball back up, looking for Marc Ganzi. What a shot from Phillips. Setting it up here for Ganzi to tap it in. Marc Ganzi gets there. Oh, he doesn't connect, and it's going to be Jauregui with an open back shot to get the ball out of the danger zone. And here comes the pickup now by Phillips. Brandon, originally from Canada, and it's going to be a shot from Bensadon, who puts the ball over the back line wide, and it looks like we'll get our 4th knock-in of the game here for Casablanca. My goodness. Okay, so we had a horse change earlier in the game that was maybe due to the umpires, giving a particular player time to change. This is actually the all-may change right now, so this is the courtesy change, if you will. As I said before, they did get a variance. The host tournament committee did get a variance for this. And you can see we've got some rain coming down right now. Not fun. Yeah. So I don't know if they're gonna wait for this rain to clear out, if they'll just continue. It doesn't look that bad over here. Typical Florida weather right there. On one end of on the south end of the field it's raining. On the north end of the field it's clear. So once we get word what they're going to do, I'll pass that information back along to you. But I believe it's just going to be a knock-in here. I think they're going to go ahead and play through because it's just a little bit of a shower here. .208 left to go here in chukker number 1. Waiting for our players to get back out and organized on the field, ready to get the game back underway. So right now the score stands 3-1. We had 1 goal early in the chukker by Pancho Bensadon and 2 on handicap. And then we've had 1 goal for Casablanca that came off the mallet of Jason Crowder. Beautiful neck shot from about 72.5 yards out. Now picked up right here, and it looks like we're going to get Sugar with that ball. He leaves it now for Jauregui, who hits the ball back down, looking for Grant. Grant pumping, trying to get out there in front and get on a break right now. He's got some good protection there from Jason, who takes out that first man. Now, Marc Ganzi from right to left. Did he overhit this one? It might be just still on the field. Grant going to try to drag it back over towards the goal. Grant centers it up. And it looks like they're going to catch Grant right here. I believe his dad comes in, and I believe he might have drawn the whistle here on Grant. They're going to say Grant needed to let Marc clear. Or no, he just turns that ball. He turns his horse before he turns the ball. So that's where you're going to get the whistle there. And it's going to be a penalty 5 from the spot to go in favor of Audi. It's a good play there by Marc Ganzi. Now, Marc winds up and sends this ball off to the right. Jason comes in. He's got the right of way. Crowder gets there, slaps the tail shot back around where he's going to find Grant at the other end of his pass. Grant gets to it, takes his next shot, sends that one back down the field there looking for Erskine. Stewart, Gilligan, Erskine picks up the ball, takes it down the right. Sugar still with control. Oh, yeah, out of the air, on the bounce, working it back towards the goal. Getting short on real estate here. He winds up and takes his next shot at the goal. Oh, nice try, Shugs, but it goes wide over the back line. So we'll have a knock-in here once again for Audi. Actually, Audi's first knock-in of the day. Down to under a minute left to go here in the first chukker, and Kampsen's wasting no time to bring the ball back into play. Let's see if he can get one more goal on the board before the end. And here comes the shot off to the right where he's going to find Pancho Bensadon. Pancho looking around for a place to put this ball. Bensadon takes it forward, winds up, hits it down the right-hand side where he's trying to find Marc. And it's going to be Jauregui with a tail shot. Sends that one back around. Jason wanted to make a play, but he didn't want to foul, so he chose not to make that play. He's going to let Brandon have it. Brandon winds up, pounds it back down. What a pass up there. Hits that one a little bit too far, though. And it's going to be, ooh, did they get him? Nope. Thought they could have got Martin for taking that one on the wrong way, on the wrong side. But here comes the pickup now, once again by Kris. Kris takes it forward. Kampsen, just a few more seconds to go. Kampsen avoids the hook, centers this one up, and here comes Martin Jauregui with a next shot of his own. Started a little late on the swing. Whoa, 2 sets of players meeting each other, and somebody looks like they'll be wrong here, but we're going to let the umpire sort out who it is. You got 2 sets of players going to that one there. Yeah. I believe we'll find out what the call is going to be. They're discussing it right now, but that'll come after this chukker. So that's going to do it for the first chukker, and we'll be back after a quick commercial break here on CTV for the USPA Polo Network.
I think I started to know that I wanted to play polo when I started galloping.
You're galloping full speed down a field, trying to hit a ball.
You can't think of anything else but just running down that field and seeing the green go past you and the sky and the wind against your face.
Really gets your heart rate up and you're like, wow, this is incredible.
You're flying. It feels like you're flying. It's amazing.
It feels like there's this moment of peace under you, and it just feels like everything's right and that everything is going to go well.
It's amazing what these animals can do.
There's nothing that compares.
There's nothing like it.
As I stuck with it, got a little bit better, started to get a feel for it, I really fell in love with it. A lot of people will call it polo fever. I hope to see you guys out there.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to this special presentation of the North American Cup for the USPA in partnership with CTV here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Got a little bit more drizzle coming in right now. It looks worse. It looks worse right now from the camera than it is there in person. But they are going to have a penalty number 5 from midfield here, awarded to, well, it looks like to Casablanca. Maybe we can. If you're just tuning in, I'm Toby Wayman here with this special live stream edition here of the North American Cup, coming to you from Grand Champions with CTV in partnership with the USPA. And here comes that penalty 5, and now it's going to be Erskine here to keep control of that ball. Sugar doesn't connect on his back shot, and now it's going to be Bensadon to pick up the ball and take it forward to the left. Creates a bit of space for himself as Jason comes in to challenge now. Bensadon takes it back to the right of Erskine. Now he's going to drop the horse's head. He's going to be Jason with an open back shot. Now picked up here by Jauregui. Jauregui gets that ball turned, gets kicked forward here, and then Kampsen is able to hit the back shot. Kris, his shot there for Marc. Marc fires one time at the goal. It's off to the right. He can't get there in time, and Ganzi's shot goes over the back line wide, so we'll have a knock-in here for Casablanca. Their 5th knock-in so far of the day. That's 4 in the first chukker, and now this one here in the second. Here comes Jauregui with a cut shot over to the right where he's going to find Grant at the other end of his pass. Grant's got Jason going up for the pass. Now, here comes the shot. He hits it too far, but no, he's got it just right. Jason pounds it forward for Erskine. Erskine out in the number 1 position. I love watching Sugar play one. Shugs comes in with that half shot right here. One of the strongest wrists in the game of polo right there. Can he get to that ball? Not this time. It's over the back line wide, so we'll have another knock-in here for the Audi team, their 2nd of the day. Now it's coming down a little bit harder. Okay, Kris Kampsen brings that ball back into play. Kampsen goes with the next shot to the left-hand side of the field where he's going to find Bensadon at the other end of his pass. Bensadon by himself. Nobody on him. He's got plenty of time and space here to make up his mind where he's going to put the ball. Now Grant comes in to put him in the pocket. He catches a pick there by Kampsen. And now here comes Phillips to pick up that ball. Brandon takes it forward. It's off to the right. He goes to Jason. Now Brandon gets away from Jason. He goes with the next shot at the goal. Look at the shot from Brandon. No way. What a shot. Beautiful goal here by Brandon Phillips. Yeah, to give his team one more point on the board. So that's a 4-1 score on the board right now. Perfectly timing this play here. Brandon comes in. He checks up. He gets Jason to look at him. Gets Jason to check up. As Jason looks at the ball, Brandon hits the afterburners, gets there, makes the next shot, and puts it between the goalposts to pick up the point. Brandon Phillips will get his first goal of the game. As we come back to center for another throw-in, that's going to give Audi the offensive side of the throw-in. Remember, we change ends after every goal is scored so that neither team has a win center field advantage, and now we get a whistle stopping the clock. So here's another look at this play right here coming out of the throw-in. Yep, you're going to catch. Well, Brandon had the man with him on his hip, but nevertheless, came straight across that right away. So they'll move it down to a penalty number 4 to go in favor here of Casablanca. I believe it's a 4. Martin Jauregui is teeing up the ball right now. Field 3 here, Grand Champions Polo Club. These are the backfields from back in the day of Palm Beach Polo and Country Club. I think it was 7, 8, 9. I think field 7, 8, 9 was the original layout here when it was Palm Beach Polo over 30 years ago. Grant Ganzi going to take this penalty number 4. 60-yard defended shot on goal. Grant winds up, puts it high in the air and wide to the left. Well, camera right. So we'll have a knock-in here for Audi. 3rd knock-in of the day. Kampsen once again brings the ball back into play. Kris looking for a place to go with this ball. He's got Sugar there to put pressure on him. He hits it off to the right-hand side. Hits that one a little too far, though, and it's going to be picked up here. Turned back around by Jauregui. And the next one, too, it's going to be Grant Ganzi to take the ball forward. Pancho Bensadon is there to keep the pressure on Grant. Grant decides to turn this ball as Bensadon's going to go in there, make the hook, and steal that ball away. But he's going to get called for fouling the second man right here. So some good action there for the Casablanca team to follow each other up and turn what could have been deemed a broken play into a positive play because Jauregui is there to pick up that, or to be the second man and pick up the whistle. And that'll move this one down to a goal shot penalty. I think they're going to move this one to let's see, a 4? Looks like another penalty number 4 here. Okay, so Casablanca with their second attempt from the 60-yard line. We had 2 penalty 4s in the first chukker for Audi, both of which went wide, and now this will be the second attempt at a penalty 4 here in the second chukker for Casablanca, but this time it'll be Martin Jauregui to take this shot. Jauregui hits up and just to the inside of the post. I think he got that one. Oh, yeah. That one might have been over the post, but I think they're going to call this one good. Okay, so they will call this one good. Lucky play there for Martin. That'll be his first goal of the game. As we come back to center once again, that's also going to give Casablanca the offensive side of the throw-in. Ball's put back into play, and there goes Jauregui. He's going to win that throw-in. Takes it forward right now. Takes advantage of having the offensive side. Now, Jauregui, he's got Bensadon there to put him in the pocket. He's going to go ahead and release the ball back from right to left, down the middle, looking good. Here comes Grant. What's he going to do? Grant's going to try to run the turn right here as Kampsen keeps an eye on him. Grant lets that one get away from him, lets the ball go over the back line wide, so we'll have a knock-in here once again for Audi. Their third knock-in of this chukker, fourth of the game. And in the meantime, we're going to have another courtesy change right here. So this will be an all-May change right about close to halfway through the chukker. Love this drone footage. Beautiful. Very neat. Get a chance to look at the players as they're changing onto fresh horses. There's Kampsen. Or excuse me, Kampsen. Jason Crowder. I like the mustache and goat look here, Jason. That's... I didn't know he could grow facial hair. That's pretty cool. Good for him. There's Biggie. My man, Biggie. I haven't seen him in a long time. That's cool. Good to see Biggie out there. Brandon Phillips. Okay, so we have a 4-2 score on the board right now. Remember, Audi started with 2 on handicap. They're an 18-goal team going up against the 20-goal team of Casablanca. If you're just tuning in, Audi lining up with Marc Ganzi. Brandon Phillips playing number 2, number 3, Pancho Bensadon, Kris Kampsen playing number 4. Then Casablanca, again, we've got Grant Ganzi playing Sugar Erskine playing number 1. Grant playing number 2, number 3, Martin Jauregui, and number 4 is Jason Crowder. Our 2 mounted officials today are Hector Galindo and Horton Schwartz. Dale Sweats is our third man. And we are using challenges here. So 1 challenge per half, a total of 2 challenges for each team for the game. So if you don't use your challenge in the first half, it doesn't carry over. All right, here comes Kampsen to bring the ball back into play to continue this game. Kris is going to go ahead and send this one. Not a lot of angle out in front, but he's going to find Bensadon. Has got a step on his man. Doesn't connect on that ball, though, and Grant takes it forward as Jauregui turns for his back shot. Nicely done there. Now Jauregui comes in, picks up that ball, sweeps it back along the right-hand side. He's going to get some help there from Erskine, who takes out the man behind, letting Jauregui have a little bit of space here to work this ball back down. Jauregui reaches back, keeps it alive. Kampsen there to keep the pressure on. Now turned back around by Phillips, picked off here by Grant, and they're going to catch Grant right here for fouling the second man, it looks like. So some great play there by Brandon. Brandon there, and then Grant gets turned around and fouls that second man right there. Pretty tough break for Grant. I like to see the aggression, but it just didn't work out for him this time. So we'll get a penalty 5 from center to go in favor of Audi. Kampsen gets the ball teed up. They're putting together a game plan back there. Bensadon and Kris. As I said before, I know that Kris was just down in Argentina. I think he did win a tournament down there. Kampsen, one time from center field, right down the middle. Look at the shot from Kris. Whoa, look at that, just off to the left. And Jason got a piece of that ball, picked up here by Jauregui. Great play there, no foul. He's going to be clean on that play. Bensadon did not have that right away. And now Jauregui going to go ahead and drop the hammer here to make a run past the defender. He's out in front. He's only got to outrun Kampsen by 52 inches. He's looking good right now. He's got a rocket ship underneath him. Gets underneath that ball. It's got some hang time in the air. He's got to wait for that one to catch up. Now Kampsen gets there, breaks up the play. Now it's going to be picked up again here by Bensadon. Bensadon lets the ball pass him, then comes in and picks it up and sends it forward here. Brandon goes up for the pass from Bensadon. Bensadon sweeps it back towards that center. Brandon keeps the pressure on, and now here comes the pass. Right up there for Phillips. Can he get to it? It's going to be Jason Crowder win the ride-off and hit the belly shot. It's going to be kicked forward by the horse. And a back shot here from Martin Jauregui. Picked up here by Grant Ganzi. Ganzi gets there. Nice move that horse made for Grant to get back. And we're going to have a running gun in play right here. Grant takes it forward again as Kampsen lets him have that first play, and then Kampsen will move in here and put the pressure on Grant. Grant goes ahead, tries to run past Kris, can't get it done. Next one there. Looks like it'll be picked up again here by Jauregui. Martin takes it forward. He winds up, gets a piece of that ball. Brandon's able to win the ride-off. Phillips with a nice hook of the back shot right there. And now it's going to be a whistle here on Erskine. He's going to get caught as Bensadon comes in, picks up that right of way, and draws the whistle. But I love this play right here, the hook of the back shot. It still looks foreign to me. Sugar looked up. He saw the man coming down the line. He took the ball anyway, and he knew exactly when he did that he fouled, and he didn't even protest. He just gave that ball a little touch back and said, okay, you got me. So here we go. Penalty 5. Down to 1 minute and 21 seconds left to go on the clock, and here comes the pass to the right-hand side where Bensadon tries to get there, but it's going to be Jason Crowder to pick up the ball. Jason decides to turn it right here with Bensadon on him. He flips that ball back to the inside of Bensadon. Bensadon has to give him one play, and Jason winds up, delivers the ball back down the left-hand side of the field here for Grant. Grant going to win this ride-off against Brandon. No, it looks like Brandon's going to win the play. Hits the tail shot. Mark is there to pick up the play. Can't get to the ball. Taken now by Jason. Crowder one time. Look at this. He overcuts the shot. Nice try by Jason, though. Gets too much cut on that ball and sends it wide over the back line. So we'll have another knock-in here for Audi. This is their 4th knock-in. Wow. So both teams now have a total of 5 knock-ins apiece. Here comes Kris. Hits this one short of his intended target. It'll be picked up there by Grant, who gives it back to Jauregui. Martin going to try to make him pay for this broken play right here. He takes it forward. Brandon trying to get to him. Oh, nice try. Kampsen gets there, backs that ball, and now it'll be picked up and turned back around right now by Jason, who keeps it away from Mark. Now Jason gets challenged there by Kampsen. Kampsen did not hear the whistle. He's going to go ahead and make the play right here, but he might run out of time. Let's see, does he still have time? I guess so. Kampsen looking for extra yardage here before the end of this chukker. Hits that ball from the other side of midfield, and that'll do it, ending that chukker. The score stands 4-2 right now at the end of the second chukker of play. We'll come back in just a minute or two after this quick commercial break here on this special presentation of the North American Cup, brought to you by CTV and the USPA Polo Network. Welcome back, everyone, to this special presentation of the North American Cup, brought to you by the USPA in partnership with CTV here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Right now, we're about to start the last chukker of the first half. We have Audi taking on Casablanca. I'm Toby Wayman, and Audi is lining up with Marc Ganzi, Brandon Phillips, Pancho Bensadon, and Kris Kampsen. Going up against Casablanca is Sugar Erskine, Grant Ganzi, Martin Jauregui, and Jason Crowder. Mounted officials, Hector Galindo and Horton Schwartz. Dale Schwartz, our third man. And we're ready to get this game back underway with a 4-2 score on the board. Remember, Audi is an 18-goal team going up against a 20-goal team of Casablanca, so they get 2 on handicap, plus 2 from the field, scored 1 by Pancho Bensadon and 1 by Brandon Phillips, gives them their 4 goals. And then the 2 goals scored for Casablanca, we have 1 by Jason Crowder from the field and 1 penalty for by Martin Jauregui. And now the ball's in play, and it's going to be picked up here by Erskine, who sends it forward. Now, players override, but we get another whistle here stopping the clock, and it looks like they're going to take this one down towards the north end of the field. Back shot here from, well, Sugar picks this one up. Let's see, we're going to have Brandon. Looks like they're going to get Brandon here for riding the defender into another player. They'll move it down to midfield in favor of Casablanca. And Grant's wondering why it's not going down further to a 4. I think it's probably an appropriate ball placement, though, all things considered. Looks like we have attack issue here for Martin. Something going on with his girth. Maybe his saddle a little bit loose. Okay. Martin going to tap this ball into play. He's going to be challenged. And here's the shot. It's going to be deflected. Now Sugar can't get a hold of that ball. It'll be Marc Ganzi there to pick up the play. Marc drops the ball back to Jason Crowder. Jason takes it forward. Jason works this ball back to the inside of the defender. Jason winds up, fires the next shot. Now Grant tries to jump on it. Looks like Kampsen got hit with the ball, and Grant's going to be able to drag it through as Kampsen must have got hit in the back by Jason Crowder's mallet. Jason apologizes there. Let's watch this one more time. Maybe we can see the hit. Right. Yep. Oh, that wasn't too bad, Kris. He caught him on the downward swing. Grant will get credit for the goal, though. So we've got a 1-goal ball game now. 4-3 the score. Well done, Grant, picking up his first goal of the game. From the field on top of that. And now both teams come back to center. That's going to give Casablanca, or excuse me, that's going to give Audi the offensive side of the, no, I take that back. Did we get a whistle here? Okay, no goal on the field. No goal, okay. Okay, so they said no goal on the play there, and it's going to be a 5 from center here to go in favor of Audi. Now Grant jumps on that ball. Ganzi. Grant winds up and tries to pound this one forward here. He's got his dad coming in to challenge. He's going to take it on the near side. Good job, Grant. Keeps it going right there. Gets away from his dad. His dad makes the hook. Now Brandon, and now it's going to be picked up here out of the air by Bensadon, who takes the ball forward. He's looking for a back shot right here for Brandon Phillips. Coming in, Jauregui is there. Brandon can't get a hold of that ball, and we'll get a whistle right here. It looks like Grant found a Herradura. Brandon. Let's watch this one again, because I kind of thought he was okay here, but open back shot. Yeah, I guess so. So I thought that ball originally maybe had gone to the left of Brandon's horse, but it did not. It actually went over the back end of Brandon's horse. So, yeah, they caught him on the foul there. Penalty 5 from the spot, going in favor here. And Grant comes in. Grant fires at the goal. Grant Ganzi sends it wide. Ouch. Okay. Now we'll have a knock in here for Audi. Kampsen brings it in, hits it to the left, not a lot of angle, too much distance. He'll just give that one back over. Here comes the back shot right there to break up the play, and now it's going to be Marc Ganzi to jump on that ball. Grant wants a whistle, and he looks like he may have found it on his dad. Should be able to get a good look at it here from the... Oh, yeah. All right, umpires. Smart play there by Grant to draw the whistle on his dad. Jumped on that right away and was able to catch Marc going across the right of way. He got there quickly, got himself established, picked up the line, and that's going to result in a penalty number 3 to go in favor here of Casablanca. Oh, there's a challenge on this play. Okay. Okay, so they're challenging ball placement here. Not the validity of the foul, but the ball placement. Which I can actually I can understand that because Grant did have his back to the goal that they're shooting at, so we'll see what they decide to do. Although, no, but now that I think about it, you know, it happened pretty close to the 60-yard line, so I can understand why they went to a 3, all things considered there. Even with Grant's back to the goal, I mean, it's you're looking at, like, I don't know, a few yards there from the 60-yard line, so. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and confirm this penalty. Challenge will be declined. And so that means that Audi has now lost their ability to challenge for the remainder of the half for the next 5 minutes and 43 seconds. But not a bad challenge, all things considered, especially since you get 1 per half. Why not? Jauregui, excuse me, penalty number 3, winds up, puts it on through, and picks up his 2nd goal of the game. We got a tie ball game now for the first time. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's right. They took that goal away from Grant earlier. So we will now have a 1-goal ball game. Penalty 3 here for Jauregui. Back to the center we go. That's going to give Audi the offensive side of the throw. And keep an eye on Bensadon right here. If that ball comes through the back end, he should be able to pick it up on his offside. But it's going to be stopped in the middle, and Jauregui will get to it. Now, Jauregui gets out of there with that ball. He winds up, takes it forward again. Martin. Yeah, sweeps forward, taking this ball again. He goes near side right there, goes with the near side next shot, doesn't connect the way he wants, going to try to keep it in play. Goes to the near side tail shot. It's still on the field. Bensadon with a quick tail shot there. Back around for Kris Kampsen. Kampsen winds up and delivers that ball back down the field where he's going to try to find Brandon Phillips, but coming in, it's going to be Jason there to put the pressure on Phillips. Brandon gets shut down, now sends it forward again here for Kampsen. Hits it too straight, though, and it's picked off by Jason, and now what a hook of the back shot there by Jauregui. But they might call this one, did they call this a cross hook maybe? Let's see. We'll see what we can see on this. Yeah, cross hook. Great drone work, though, right here. You can really see the angle very, very well. Well, I don't know. I tell you what, that's some fantastic drone flying right here because they might be challenging this one, and if so, there again, not a bad challenge because this might be clean. We'll see what they decide to do. Watch this one more time. Okay, so yeah, so just in case you're right there, yeah, I mean that is like a razor's edge to being close, and that's the thing, you know, like I always say, a high goal play, the difference between a high goal play and a foul is it's just a razor thin edge, and right here they're going to call this one a clean play, and I think it's a good overturn Good call. Good challenge. And yeah, just a reminder, I can see the replay. You guys at home may not be able to see the angles that I'm seeing at the time, which is why I had a chance to go ahead and call that one the way I did. So here comes the back shot there from Jason to set up Grant. Ganz with the next shot sends it back down the field here where he's going to find Stewart. Gilligan Erskine taps that ball. Oh, my goodness, Sugar. Not concentrating on that shot. He was thinking about his shot at goal instead of that tap forward there. He's backed up, though, by Jauregui. Now, Martin Jauregui keeps it alive right here. Martin looking for a place to go, trying to get Bensadon to look over the wrong shoulder, then go back the other way, which is what he does right here. Breaks back to the left, looks good. He's there. Can he get it done? He winds up. He shoots at the goal. Looks like it comes off a horse's hoof. It's still on the field, and it'll be taken out of there by Kampsen. What a shot by Kris. Puts that one over towards the boards. It stays on the field, and here comes Bensadon. Pancho digs the ball off the boards. Kampsen's there behind him. Bensadon pounds it forward. Going to set up Marc Ganzi right here. Ganz comes in, takes it through the defender, but hits it a little too far. It's turned back around by Crowder. Picked up here by, let's see, Sugar on the near side. Erskine turns that ball back around. Oh, my goodness. He drops it right there, and now it's going to be taken forward right here by Brandon Phillips. Brandon going to lose that fight by Jauregui. Then, oh, this could be an interesting call here. Let's see what they decide to do with this. Watch this one more time here. Watch this. He wins the ride off. Now he taps it forward right there. Does he pull off that right away? And then he's looking for the whistle. Brandon, I can see why Brandon went right to the ball, thinking that Jauregui got too wide. But was he winding up for a tail shot there? That's what you got to think about. We'll see what the umpires decide to do. Okay. So we're going to have, yeah, interesting play. Okay, courtesy change in the meantime. Mark's saying, pull her up, guys, pull her up. There's Tomas Perez right there. Not in the purple shirt. There you go. There he is in the hat with the glasses on top. There's Lisa. Okay. So we'll get the decision here from the umpires now that we've got all 8 players back on the field. Remember, the umpires on situations like this, they'll always wait until everybody is back before they announce the play. They do that for a couple of reasons. One, so they don't have to repeat themselves, but two, and more importantly, so that whichever team fouled isn't going to have a chance to sit there and stew about the call for a while and just get themselves more and more upset. This way, the umpires announce the play and then they announce the foul, they call play, and you just got to go on with it. So there's a bit of strategic thinking there by the umpires and why they do what they do, and a bit of psychology that goes into it too. Looks like Ganz is going to take this one for Audi. Penalty number 3. Open goal. Shot, arguably the second most difficult shot in the game of polo right here. Marc Ganzi rides up, hits it along the ground, and no trouble, sends it on through and picks up his first point of the day. Well done, Marc. And with that shot there, that will give his team a 2-goal lead back on the board. 5-3 now the score. Okay. Once again, both teams back to the center. That's going to give Casablanca the offensive side of the throw-in. Keep an eye right here on Jauregui. He should be able to, no, it gets knocked down. It's going to be picked up now by Sugar. Sugar takes it forward. Now Erskine going to go ahead and wait for that defender to commit, and then he'll leave it there for Jauregui. Jauregui gets back to it, winds up, pounds it one time, back down the field looking for Grant. Picked off here, though, by Bensadon, who can't keep it alive, and it's taken now by Jason Crowder. Jason goes near side right here, trying to get away from Ganz. Now Jason looking for the whistle here. Does he find it? Not this time. Back shot picked up again by Pancho Bensadon with, let's see, he gets called off right there by Kampsen. And then that's going to, what a play this turns out to be. Well done, Kris, calling off Pancho. Pancho leaves the ball. That gives Pancho a chance to beat Sugar on the ride-off, get there for the pass from Kampsen and pick up the point. That is a power polo play made right there by the whole Casablanca team. What work we just saw right there. I love that. Going all the way back to the call by Kampsen for Pancho to leave that ball. Pancho, without hesitation, left the ball, and as he does so, he doesn't have to focus on the ball. He focuses on getting away from, or getting the leg, I should say, on Sugar, winning the ride-off, picking up the ball, and putting it between the posts. So that's going to be Pancho's second goal of the game, both of which come from the field. Fantastic play right there. Seasoned players showing off their knowledge of the game, and here comes Kampsen. Kris winds up, keeps it moving, goes near side. He's got Grant right there on his hip. He's going to check down. Oh, gets hooked by his horses back in. Now it's going to be picked up here by Marc. Marc comes in. Marc is going to hit the back shot. Nicely done, Marc. That's going to set up Kampsen at the other end of his pass. Kampsen was there. Kampsen goes near side here to make sure that he doesn't foul. Going to the goal. Look at this. And Audi is, oh no. After that, all that work, Kampsen lets that last little kiss get away from him. Puts the ball wide over the back line, and that is a lucky break right there for Casablanca. All right, Jauregui brings the ball back into play. Martin winds up. Ooh. Where did that get? Brandon, did it hit him in the face? Let's watch this one more time right here. Let's see what we can see, because he took his helmet off. Oh, just right in the back of the helmet right there. Ouch. Might have rung his bell a bit on that one. And I tell you what, Jauregui really got a hold of that ball too. He was just, I mean, he crushed it there. Give Brandon a chance here. Like I said, he might have rung his bell a little bit. Hopefully he'll be okay. In the meantime, it looks like that's going to go ahead and, I believe, end the chukker here. We're down to 22 seconds. I believe that's going to be chukker. We'll get confirmation here in a second. That might be halftime. Okay, so here's your halftime stats as we go through them here. You got 6-3, shots on goal, 9 and 10, pretty close. Dead even on knock-ins, throw-ins 1. Wow, dead even there. Fouls committed, just one more against Casablanca than Audi. Looking at your penalties scored, yeah, 2 and 1. Let's see. So there you go. Good look at our halftime stats. Pretty even all the way through. And we're not that far apart on the scoreboard, so turning out to be a great game. All right, we're going to go to our halftime break. We'll be back here on this special presentation of the North American Cup by CTV in partnership with the USPA.
I think I started to know that I wanted to play polo when I started galloping.
You're galloping full speed down a field, trying to hit a ball.
You can't think of anything else but just running down that field and seeing the green go past you and the sky and the wind against your face.
Really gets your heart rate up and you're like, wow, this is incredible.
You're flying. It feels like you're flying. It's amazing.
It feels like there's this moment of peace under you, and it just feels like everything's right and that everything is gonna go well.
It's amazing what these animals can do.
There's nothing that compares.
There's nothing like it.
As I stuck with it, got a little bit better, started to get a feel for it, I really fell in love with it. A lot of people will call it polo fever. I hope to see you guys out there.
Becky Schmeitz. I play for Victory Polo. And I think for me, I was a rider first, and then I learned how to play polo. But what helped me the most was I really immersed myself into it. So my first year I started playing, I really just tried to play every checker I could. I never turned down a checker. I'm extremely hard to find a horse for because I'm very, very picky. And I've always thought that the horse really picks you as a person. What I love about Grand Champions is it allows me just to focus on polo. I am very challenged by the polo that I'm playing, and I have not just one coach out there, but everyone on the field is coaching me. The dynamic that you are on a different team every week is a really good mental strategy for learning the game, because every pro is different. Every pro has a different approach, a different style, and it makes you communicate. But I also feel like my polo's just gotten better. I would say most definitely what I love about the Santa Rita fields are that there's a lot of them and they're very safe. And so I don't have to navigate as much when I'm going to goal. And so then it just keeps me focused on myself, and I feel a little more confident playing. And it's a beautiful location, and the staff and team here is amazing.
Welcome back, everyone, to this special presentation of the North American Cup, the USPA in partnership with CTV, bringing you this live stream here today. We've got this one, then we got another one coming back at 3 p.m. this afternoon, where we're going to find out who's going to play the winner of this game. That's going to be the Maltese Falcons going up against Grand Champions. If you're just tuning in, I'm Toby Wayman, and we are going to, well, the teams here today are Audi going up against Casablanca. Audi lining up with Marc Ganzi, Brandon Phillips, Pancho Bensadon, and Kris Kampsen. They're going up against Casablanca's Sugar Erskine, Grant Ganzi, Martin Jauregui, and Jason Crowder. We did have a whistle right there at the end of the first half. We had a play where Martin Jauregui brought the ball into play on a knock-in and then ended up hitting Brandon Phillips right in the back of the helmet, actually. Might have rung his bell a little bit there. So We're going to wait until until everyone is back on the field, and we'll let you know what's going to happen with this play and what the call is going to be. Good-looking horse here, Marc Ganzi's riding. So, once again, as I said before, the umpires will wait until all 8 players are on the field. Then they will announce the call. And as I said before, there is a bit of psychology that goes into the things that they do and the way that they do them. One of those is, first of all, so they don't have to repeat themselves. They'll wait till everybody's out on the field. But secondly, and more importantly, is so that whichever team fouled doesn't have a chance to sit there and stew on the calling and get themselves worked up. This way the umpires tell the players what's going on, and then they call play, and the ball's brought back into play, and it doesn't give anybody a chance to really think about it too much. They just go on with the play. So there's more than meets the eye when it comes to the umpiring here, especially at the highest levels like this here at this 20-goal tournament. First of 2 20-goal tournaments that are going to be played here in the fall season at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Yellow card is going to go against Martin Jauregui, and it's going to result in a penalty number 2 to go in favor of Audi. So a tough break right here for Jauregui. He's got to be careful. He's now got a yellow. And penalty number 2 will be awarded to Audi. Marc Ganzi will be the one to take this open goal, 30-yard shot on goal here. Marc, going to go ahead and walk up to it. Gans. Ooh, oh. Tough break. Marc hits the post and stays on the field. So a lucky break here for Casablanca. They'll get the ball from where it sits right now. Looks like they're going to change things up here a bit and have Jason bring this ball back into play instead of Jauregui. Okay, so penalty 5. Now here comes the shot from Crowder over to the right-hand side. It'll be picked off by Phillips. Phillips with a tail shot back around there where he's already got Bensadon turned and on that right-of-way. Bensadon with a reverse neck shot. Doesn't connect the way he wants. Wants a whistle. Not going to find it on that one. And it's going to be picked up here by Crowder, who sends it off to the right where he's looking for Gans. Grant comes in, picks up that ball, takes it with him. Grant having a little trouble with the bouncing ball, and it'll be Brandon to jump on it. Doesn't connect either. And here comes a quick back shot there. Well done from, well done. Sugar gets back to it, keeps that one away from Kampsen. And now Jauregui looks around to see that he's got some time. Oh, horse jumps the white line, and he tops that ball, and Kampsen jumps back on it. Turns this one back around for Audi. Kris lets that one get away from him a little bit here. He'll come back to it on the offside. Checks, take it back to the inside of Jauregui. Well done, Kris. Kampsen, what a shot. Sends it back there, looking for Phillips, who waits for that ball to catch up to him. Phillips waits, keeps it away from Jason. Now Phillips, oh, he duffs that neck shot, and now it's going to be a tail shot here from Jason. Coming back around. Erskine going to get there. Yep. Looks like, I believe, maybe it was Marc that tried to come in here and get to that ball before somebody got established on the right of way, but was unable to do so because Sugar got turned back around, and Grant got there too. So a tough play there for Marc. Get a good look at it right here. Yeah. This one will go down probably past midfield, I would imagine. Yeah, they're going to go to a 4 at least on this one. I think it's a good ball placement, too, because you got 2 players going forward right there on pretty much a straight breakaway. So if you make this a penalty 5, then you take all those defenders that were out of position, you put them between the ball and the goal, and it almost becomes a good foul. So the umpires will take this down to a 4. At least, maybe even more, depending on if they had somebody up there if they had somebody up for the pass. Looks like they're discussing the placement right now, be it a 4 or 3. So 4. Okay. So you're still taking those defenders and taking them, the defenders that were out of position, putting them between the ball and the goal, but it's from the 60-yard line instead of the 150-yard line. So that's a bit of an explanation on ball placement there for you. Martin Jauregui will be the one to take the 60-yard defended shot on goal. Jauregui, it's up. Oh, nicely done there by Erskine. But it's a quick back shot made. Sugar will let Jauregui have this one. He gets that ball picked up, turns it back around, trying to get away. He's looking for a pick from his teammates there. He tries to hit the shot at the goal. He leaves it now for Erskine. Erskine winds up, pops this one back towards the goal. Nice eye right there from our flagger. He's able to get a stick on that ball. So we'll get a knock in here for Audi once again. Here comes Kampsen. Kris. Everybody going left. Kampsen's going to go ahead and deliver that ball to the left over there for Bensadon. He hits this one with plenty of angle so that only Pancho can get to that ball without fear of fouling. Pancho turns it back to the inside. Bensadon then delivers back to the right-hand side where he's looking for Ganzi, who's out in front in the number 1 position on a breakaway right here. Ganzi picks it up, can't keep it alive. Horse kicks the ball back. Next one to it's going to be Kampsen. He didn't connect either, and now it'll be taken here by Grant Ganzi. Ganzi will let Sugar have that ball, and Sugar takes off running. What a good play right here by Erskine. Great read right there. Took that ball from his own player, keeps it alive there. Next one to it will be Jauregui, who gets away from the hook of Bensadon. Oh, tough break right there for Marc, I believe. Just kind of got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time here. What a play by Jauregui. Yeah. What a nice play by Jauregui. And then I tell you what, super quick reflexes there by Bensadon to get that next shot, even though the foul was blown. But let's see, are they going to call no foul on the play? Interesting. Okay. Umpires throw the ball back into play after going to the third man. They say no foul on the play. Picked up right here by Jauregui. He wins the throw-in after taking advantage of having the offensive side. Pops it back to the right of Bensadon. Now he'll go ahead and keep it to himself. Gets away from the man. He winds up and sends it at the goal. And it's going to be Kris right here to look around. He's going to take it with him. Kampsen sends it forward there. Marc Ganzi comes in to pick up the play. Marc's going to let Kampsen have this one. Camp takes it forward again. Kris, El Tiburon Kampsen, the man-eater right here, winds up and hits this one down the left-hand side. And Jason gets there, makes the back shot, looking for Erskine. Horse kicks that ball, picked up by Pancho. And now Bensadon gets away on the near side. Next one there's going to be Grant. Grant takes it forward, lets that one get away from a little bit there, and it'll be picked up again, taken forward here. Coming in now, it's a back shot from Erskine, keeps it away from Bensadon. Coming in, back shot again here from Grant Ganzi to set up Jauregui. Martin reaches out, can't get that ball. Coming in, well done, Martin. Good play there, keeps that one away from Kampsen. And then we'll go ahead and keep control. Umpires playing the advantage there. Now here comes the shot back up the field where it's going to be Kris for the defense. He'll take it with him. He's going to have Grant come in to challenge. Kampsen flips that one to the inside of Grant and now open back shot right here. Marc comes in, takes it forward. Next one to it is Kampsen. Can't get that one under control, and it'll be picked up by Erskine. He turns the ball back around. He leaves it there for Martin Jauregui, and Grant's going up to be a target here for Martin. Martin keeps it to himself one more time as Camp comes in to put Martin in the pocket. He's going to go ahead and hit a little pass there, try to get that one going there. Erskine got a piece of it, or excuse me, Kampsen got a piece of it. Martin Jauregui got back to it, keeps it away from Phillips. Jauregui gets challenged here by two Audi players, gets away from both of them. Jauregui going to the goal, nicely done. Jauregui's got that man beat. Martin in the red zone, right there. Can he get to it? He's there. Takes one more shot. Erskine on the near side. They collide. Kampsen's there with a back shot quickly made and setting up Marc Ganzi. Marc picks up the ball, and he is on a breakaway, going to the goal right now. Marc, nice approach down the left-hand side of the field here. Marc doesn't connect on that bouncing ball. Next one there is going to be Bensadon, sending the ball right back up to Ganzi. Marc, nice pickup again, going to the goal. Now, Marc inside the 60. He's in the red zone. Gets hooked there by Jason, and here's the tail shot, turning that ball back around. It'll be picked up again by Erskine on the near side, and they're going to call Sugar for falling over the right-of-way after the shot, I believe. In the meantime, I would imagine we're going to have a courtesy change right now, too, with 2:15 left to go here in Chucker number 4. Well, either way, right-of-way violation or falling over the right-of-way after the shot. One way or the other, he's going to get caught. So, Kris. Kampsen, like I said, Kampsen has carried that 6-goal handicap for close to 20 years now, I would imagine. I think he went to 6 around this around 2004, 3, 4 in that area. If it hadn't been 20 years yet, it's pretty close. Excuse me. The USPA North American Cup is the is Grand Champion's first of 2 20-goal tournaments here for the fall season. It's got a rich tradition of history dating back to 1974. It's going to be the second high goal tournament here in the upcoming USPA. The second tournament is going to be the upcoming USPA National 20-goal. Tournament's been the North American Cup has been a mainstay in American and Canadian polo for decades at the 16 and 20 goal level. It was first won by Tulsa with Hall of Famers John T. Oxley, Billy Linfoot, Corky Linfoot, and Jim McGinley in the late 90s and early 2000s. It was hosted by the Calgary Polo Club, and Millerville dominated the tournament for years, and that was my time there at Millerville. That's why, like I said before, this is a very special tournament to me personally. I won this tournament 5 times in a row. I want to say from 2000 to 2005, we won it every year with Daniel Ronish and myself and Fred Mannix Jr., and we had Jason Crowder with us one year. We had Brad Blake with us one year. We had Nacho Lasica. We had Joe Wayne Barry rotating with us. But, yeah, Jason and I won this tournament together. So here we go. We had a shot on goal there. Now it's going to be a knock-in here to continue this. Here comes Erskine after that penalty 5 it was. Therefore, okay, here comes Erskine to take that one with him. Sugar winds up and sends this ball back down the field looking for Grant. Grant is going to be challenged here by nobody. He's going to take it himself right here. Grant near side. Oh, he might have let that one. Yeah, he hit that one too far. He goes to the near side. Tail shot there, trying to send it on through. Here comes Phillips, and a quick back shot there from Jason. Coming in right now, it's going to be Grant to get to that ball. Did he get it? I know it went through the goal, but wow, well done, Grant. What a read, what a play. Beautifully done here. I can't wait to see this replay. So watch this again. Grant starts this one off here. Goes to that near side. He tries for the near side tail. I like his thought process here with the near side tail shot. Didn't quite get the angle he's looking for. Here comes Jason with a back shot. Deflected right there by Bensadon. And Grant read that play perfectly. He comes in. He is clean on that one and sends it on through and picks up his first goal for real this time of the day. Okay. Ball's back into play. Taken here by Kampsen. Kris checks, turns it back around. Kampsen flips it forward. Ooh. Kampsen winds up, fires at the goal, puts it off to the right. Jason is there, and Jason lets that ball settle, and he has an open back shot there for Martin Jauregui. Martin with the pickup. Martin, lets that one get away from there. Brandon Phillips tries to keep it alive. Here comes Grant to pound the ball back forward there, looking for Jauregui. He waits to get back to the ball. He can't get there. Grant's going to get away from his man. Marc Ganzi gets hooked on the play, and now it's going to be picked up right here by Mark with an open back shot to set up. Nobody. It'll be taken by Jason. Crowder, oh, man, doesn't know his own strength. He just busted that ball. Kampsen winds up and hits it again, sends it back down. But, yeah, I believe, that's going to end the chucker right there. So, yeah, it looks like it busted the head of the mallet. You don't see that happen very often, but actually fractured the head of the mallet in half. Great goal there by Marc Ganzi. Only one to score in the 4th chucker, so that'll do it for chucker number 4. We'll be back after this quick break here on this special presentation of the North American Cup by the USPA and CTV in partnership.
think I started to know that I wanted to play polo when I started galloping.
You're galloping full speed down a field, trying to hit a ball.
You can't think of anything else but just running down that field and seeing the green go past you and the sky and the wind against your face.
Really gets your heart rate up and you're like, wow, this is incredible.
You're flying. It feels like you're flying. It's amazing.
It feels like there's this moment of peace under you, and it just feels...
Okay, welcome back, everyone. Getting ready to start chukker number 5. 15 minutes left in regulation time here in the first semifinal of the 2023 edition of the North American Cup at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Brought to you by CTV in partnership with the USPA Polo Network. And here we go. The ball's put back into play. And it's going to be fought right there and Jason will get out of there with that ball. Crowder, Brandon looks like he wanted to whistle. He didn't find it, though. Now, next one there is going to be Grant trying to back up Crowder, and now Jauregui has control of the ball, takes it forward. Now Jauregui keeps it moving down the field right here. He takes the man on his hip. Brandon comes in, can't get to that one. Good play there by Phillips. Good win of that ride-off. Now, Mark with a back shot, picked up here by his son, Grant. Grant with a quick back shot of his own, trying to set up Jason coming in. Back shot there by Kampsen, picked up again on the near side right here by Brandon. Brandon takes off running on a break now, leaves it behind where it's going to be Bensadon and not connect. Next one to it will be Jason Crowder. Jason turns that one back around. He'll leave it now for Jauregui. Good read by Jason. Now, Jauregui trying to get away from those defenders coming in. It's going to be taken forward here by Grant and now picked up again by Jason Crowder. Crowder leaves it there for Grant. Ganzi, who flips it back forward now, coming in to meet that play. Here comes Grant. Well done, Grant on the near side. Back-to-back goals for Grant right here. No, it's going to be Kampsen to pick up the play, and we'll get a whistle stopping the clock. We should get a good look at this from the drone, I would imagine, here. So you'll see here, Jason lets that one get away from him. Now Grant takes it forward. Okay, we will see a penalty 1 on this. Yeah, you're going to see, yeah, good call. Good, yeah, Kampsen's definitely over the right-of-way. Penalty 1 declared on the play. We'll give that one to Grant. So basically back-to-back goals for Grant. And instead of a throw-in, we come back and have a penalty 5 from midfield here going in favor of Casablanca. They are now back within 1 goal. They're hanging around. They're sticking around in this game. Looks like the ball fell off the tee. Oh, a nice tee right there, though. I think Jauregui is going to go for it one time here. With a tee like that, I would. If he can get his horse strutted up properly. Let's see. Yep, he's going for it. One time. Man, he got a hold of that ball, sends it off to the left of the goal, puts it down there inside the 30. Grant tries to get there. Back shot from Bensadon. Coming in. Mark is there. Jason with a near side open back shot to set up. Sugar. Erskine himself there in the red zone. Can't connect the way he wants. Jauregui can't get to it. And it's going to be Kampsen to come up with the play, and another whistle stops this clock. So we'll get another look at it here. Oh, tough break there for Erskine. Now, Jauregui tries to get back to it. Here comes Kris. He's going to be able to pick up that ball and the whistle. It'll go down to midfield here in favor of Audi. Okay. Nope. What do we have here? Going past center field. Let's see if we can get an explanation as to ball placement. I'm thinking penalty 4, unless they had somebody way open up there. That's a huge move. Yeah. So, all right, so I just got word they are reviewing, they're challenging placement here, ball placement, and I kind of don't blame them on this one because that's a big move to go from the goal mouth down on the south end all the way to a penalty 4, but we'll see. Maybe there's something that we couldn't see in the angle that would mitigate those circumstances, and account for that ball placement there, the penalty for it. We'll find. So there was a man downfield that was open. So it is going to be the call is going to be, the challenge is going to be declined. So that's what I thought. There had to be a guy downfield if they're going to move the ball that far. And there was. We couldn't see him. He was off camera, but that is indeed the case. And so in that situation, I think it's a great ball placement. You got a guy down free there to receive the pass. If that is the case, there again, you take all those defenders that were out of position, put them between the ball and the goal at midfield. That almost becomes a good foul for the team that fouled. So the umpires move it to the 60-yard line, and they'll give a penalty for here to Audi. So here comes Kampsen. Winds up and got it. Kampsen, this time he finds his mark and sends it straight on through. Beautiful shot. I love that drone look right there. Kampsen looks up to the sky. Thank you, Lord, he says. I love it. Well done, Kris. Picks up his first of the game. All right, back to the center. That's also going to give Audi the offensive side of the throw-in. So watch Bensadon here. If this ball comes through to the back end, he'll be able to pick it up on his offside. Going to be taken right here by Phillips, by Kampsen, trying to fight off Sugar. There he goes. He got away from him. Now, good play by Phillips. Holds out that man as Kampsen. What a shot by Kris. He centers that one up. Wow, what a shot. Nobody's there, though. And it's going to be taken now by Bensadon. No way. No way. He overcut that ball. Wow, that was unbelievable shot by Pancho Bensadon. That one was harder to miss in the way that he did than it was to make it because he overcuts the ball past the inside goalpost. Unbelievable shot there by Pancho. Unfortunately, he put too much cut on it. It goes wide. Now here comes the knock-in the other way for Casablanca. And it's going to be picked up here by Erskine. He'll let the ball settle. He'll jump the boards. Oh, hey, whoop. There he goes. Now he's got it. Shugs gets out of there with that ball. Erskine takes it forward here. Sugar still with control. Erskine winds up and delivers this ball down the left-hand side right there to Jason Crowder. Jason shot at the goal. Oh, tough break. Nice try. That was going to be a power polo play. Unfortunately, Jason did not put enough angle on his cut shot, so it goes wide over the back line. So we'll have another knock in here for Audi. Okay. Ball's brought back into play by Kris Kampsen. Hold on. What do we got here? Looks like they're going to have the courtesy change or a horse change timeout at the very least. Yeah, so a horse change timeout. So it looks like we'll have a few players go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity to go ahead and get on some fresh horses here. Grant and Jason. And then we'll continue to play with a knock-in here for Casablanca. Or wait, I'm sorry, excuse me, I take that back. It's going to be a knock-in here for Audi because Kampsen was the one bringing the ball into play. All right, two-goal ball game here in the fifth chukker. We've got 4:14 left to go on the clock, and here comes Kris. He's going to go ahead and hit it off to the right-hand side where he's looking for Bensadon. Bensadon's going to be able to get away from Jason. Nope. Oh, I think that came off of Jason's mallet, actually. So we'll have our first possession play of the day. Yeah, so it is going to be in favor of Audi. You'll see, watch this one right here. Let's see. Does it actually come off his mallet or his horse or what? But let's see. Yep, it does come off of Jason's mallet. Tough break there for Jace. Okay, well done. Good play by Grant. Calls off his man, gets turned. He's going there, but it's a quick back shot made. And now it's going to be picked up right here by Pancho Bensadon. Going to the goal. He's got Marc in that number one position, but he's going to have to keep this one to himself. Marc's looking to take out that last defender there. Now Bensadon with a little flip, open back shot at the goal. He connected, not enough. And Jauregui will turn that one back to the inside of Phillips. Now, Jauregui goes ahead and sends this one back down there looking for Grant. Grant's going to jump on that loose ball, takes off running right here. Grant having trouble with the bouncing ball. Coming in is going to be Jason. Can't get to it. Kampsen's on the ball. Kris takes it back around. Kampsen now picked up here by Jason. Jason gets ridden out of the play there by Bensadon. Coming in. Excuse me, that was Grant got ridden out by Bensadon. Now coming back around here, it looks like it's going to be a nice play by Pancho. He got to that ball before anyone else. Going to go ahead and cut this one at the goal along the ground. Can he find it? Oh, tries to thread the needle. Ball stays on the field, and Jauregui takes off with it. Martin with control right here. Checks down now. Uh-oh, lets that one get away from him, but he's got two of his own players behind him there to help him out, and Sugar will take this one. Erskine going to go ahead and drop that ball there, but uh-oh, Brandon. Yeah, he's going to get caught there, falling over that right away. He doesn't like the call, but I have to say, I think that's an appropriate call here. Sugar leaves this ball, and Brandon saw an opportunity there. He goes to make the play, but yeah, see, he's already over right there, so. We'll see. Looks like we will have the official courtesy change now. We had a horse change timeout earlier. And now we're having the official courtesy change. Okay, so no foul declared on the play. All right, so it's just going to be a fair play throw in here. Interesting. So it'll be a fair play throw in. And just a courtesy. Interesting. Okay, that's a. We'll see what we got. There will be a new rule coming in 2024 on these fair play throw-ins. Instead of doing the fair play throw-in, actually the new rule that we're going to have in the USPA is instead of it being a fair play throw-in, they're just going to make it a spot hit for whichever team had possession of the ball. Instead of doing the fair play throw-in, it just takes this kind of guesswork out, just in case somebody wants to make a play, whatever. Then that way it kind of gives some protections to the teams. You don't have potential of having somebody standing right in front of the team that gets the ball and having a horse get hit, something like that. So instead of doing like this, it's just going to be a penalty from the spot coming in 2024. Now, here comes the next shot from Sugar. Erskine. Oh, nice try, Shugs, but it's over the back line wide. 2 minutes left to go here in chucker number 5. So we'll have another knock in here for Audi. Their third of this chucker. 10th of the game. Wow. 8 knock-ins for Casablanca and 10 for Audi. All right. Here comes a whistle on the play. They're going to catch Sugar here, I guess, for a right away. Yeah, good call. Tough break there for Shugs. You just got a little bit, just mistimed his play there. But that is smart. The way that Sugar is playing those knock-ins, that's the consummate way to play number 1 on a knock-in when you're defending the guy bringing the ball into play. So I was always taught was, you kind of stand at the 30, and then as soon as the guy taps the ball, run right at him, and then turn back up, and don't give him an option or give him not much field to work with. He's got to hit it to the right or hit a hard neck shot left. But in this case, Sugar just kind of mistimed it a little bit there and got in the way of Kampsen, resulting in a penalty 5 from center field. And here comes Martin with that ball as Brandon tried to get there for the whistle. He's not able to do so. Martin hits it forward here for Grant. Grant waits for that ball to settle. Now Ganzi winds up, gets a good piece of that one, sends it up there for Erskine. Erskine's got the man beat right here. Kampsen going in to put some pressure on Erskine. Erskine can't get to it. Kampsen with a near side back shot. Grant takes it forward here. Oh, I think that ball might have popped up and hit him in the chin. He got hit early in the first chuck or first play of the game, actually. This one looks like it's over the boards, so we'll get a possession play. Let's see, going in favor of whom? Casablanca. Okay. Their first possession of the day. Martin Jauregui, after a couple taps, takes a shot towards that goal. Kampsen's going to be able to pick up the right of way right here. And Kampsen hammers it back down the field there where he's going to find Bensadon, but it's going to be a back shot. Now picked up by Marc Ganzi. He's going to take off to the right-hand side. Marc Gans with that ball off to the right, past midfield, picking up some extra yardage before the end of this chucker right here. Can he center it up? Ganzi takes it forward again. Excuse me. Here comes Marc. Tries to work this ball back along the back line here. Gans lets that one get away from him a little bit there, and it's going to be Jauregui, and it looks like we've run out of time. So where that ball lies is where we will have the throw-in to start chucker number 6. You are watching the North American Cup on the USPA Polo Network in partnership with CTV. We'll be right back for the final chucker regulation time.
Live Aspen, Colorado. Look at this place. Looks so beautiful here at Rio Grande Park. As the sun sets in Aspen, Colorado, one of the most beautiful backdrops in the world. Thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And when you see a day like this on the snow in Aspen, Colorado, you know why we say Chucker TV, we love the polo.
Okay, welcome back, everyone, to this first semifinal of the 2023 edition of the North American Cup, brought to you by the USPA Polo Network in partnership with CTV here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Audi taking on Casablanca. Great game we've seen so far today. We've had a bit of rain here and there. A couple showers have blown in. Remember, we're going to have our second semifinal today at 3 p.m. It's going to be the Maltese Falcons going up against Grand Champions. Maltese Falcons are going to be lining up with Melissa Ganzi, Nick Roldan, Alejandro Estrada, and Juan Bellini going up against Grand Champions. Tomas Pires, Pablo Spinacci, Pablo Dorniak, and Juancito Bellini. And as I said before, that will be at 3 p.m. here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. We're going to have a throw-in right down there in Audi territory. But it's going to give Casablanca the offensive side of the throw-in, which Martin will take advantage of right here. Martin takes that ball, turns it back. He's got a shot to the right where he's looking for Grant. Now it's going to be picked off, though, by Brandon Phillips. Phillips, well, Kampsen gets there. Stop that ball. Interesting. Let's see what we got going on here. So open back shot right here. Okay. So I guess they're going to blow this one. Obviously, they're going to blow it against Kampsen, but intimidation maybe for you got Jason Crowder kind of going with Brandon. Even though he hadn't got to him, his focus is on Brandon. So we'll get a penalty 5 from center field going in favor of Casablanca in the pink jerseys. Martin Jauregui sends this ball along the ground. There it is. Erskine leaves it there for Crowder. Crowder winds up and fires and sends it on through. Brings his team back within 1. Well done, Jason. His second goal of the game. Great shot by Jason Crowder to get his team back within 1. 7-6 the score. What a shot here from Jauregui, pounding that ball down right there where it's going to be left by Erskine for Jason. Jason one-times that shot from outside the 60 and sends it dead between the posts. Picks up the point, and now the ball's back into play. Jauregui jumps on it, and he's looking to tie this game up right here and now. Martin now winds up, does not get the angle he's looking for there. This one will go over the back line wide. We'll have a knock in here for Audi. Both teams have taken a lot of shots on goal today. Kampsen brings the ball into play. Kris has got Bensadon breaking to the right. He's going to go ahead and hit it over there to Bensadon. Now, Pancho goes ahead, sends this one forward, coming in. Grant's going to get there for the defense. Ganzi with a tail shot there. Kampsen tries to get to it, but it's picked up by Erskine. Erskine got there in time. Sugar looking for a way to get to that goal. He's going to leave the ball there for Jauregui, who turns the ball back away from the goal to ultimately come back to it. But he gets away from Pancho Bensadon. Now turns back to the inside, keeps it away from Pancho again. Now he's going to go ahead and shoot from there at the goal along the ground. It's off to the right, coming in. It's going to be Kris with a tail shot across the goal mouth. A dangerous play, and this is why, because it's picked up right here by Jason Crowder. Crowder takes control of that ball. Crowder tries to get away from Phillips. Phillips breaks up the play. Back shot from Bensadon, and now it's going to be Grant, Kampsen, Jason. Somebody's going to be wrong here. We're going to let the umpire sort out who it is. So we'll watch this one once again. So it gets away from a couple players. Grant's right there with Mark. Now, Kampsen tries to dig that ball out from under his horse. You got two players attacking. Brandon comes in, kind of meets the pack there. They might be blowing this one. Yeah, I think they are. They're going to blow this one against Brandon here. One meeting two. And it's going to result in an open goal penalty. This is going to give Casablanca a chance to tie this game up for the first time today. Penalty number 2. Martin will take the shot for his team. And have no trouble sending it straight on through. And for the first time today, we have a tie ball game on the scoreboard. Martin will pick up his 3rd goal of the game, all of which come from the penalty line. A 4, a 3, and now a 2. Back to the center. And that's going to give Audi the offensive side of the throw-in. Watch Pancho here if the ball goes through to the back end. Going to be knocked down by Gans right there, and then picked up here by Jauregui. Jauregui goes ahead and pounds it back down the field there, looking for Jason Crowder. Here comes Marc Ganzi with a back shot to set up Kampsen. Kampsen drags that ball back around, and Sugar gets out of his way. Now, here comes the pass down the right for Bensadon. Pancho looking for somebody to hit to. He's got Marc running up. He's going to try to fire this one up there to Brandon, but hits that one too far to the left. It's turned back around by Grant Ganzi. Picked up here by Martin Jauregui, and now picked up again by Martin. Gets out of there with that ball. Jauregui going to go ahead and deliver this ball back up there for Erskine. Erskine tries to get to it. He can't do so. There's going to be a back shot there by Kampsen, and we'll get another whistle here. So I like the, yeah, they're going to catch, I think, Sugar right here for probably essentially intimidation. And at 3:26 left to go, we'll get a courtesy change too. Courtesy change as well, should I say. Okay. Jason Crowder. Originally from Santa Barbara, California. I grew up with Jason. We've known each other since we were little kids. And Martin looks like he's looking for some help with his glasses there. Might be fogging up on him. But we'll get a penalty here to go in favor of Audi. Remember, Audi has 2 goals on handicap. They're an 18-goal team against the 20-goal team of Casablanca. And it took 5.5 chukkers before Casablanca was able to catch up to that 2-goal handicap. But Audi is back in the driver's seat now with this penalty 5 from the spot. Kampsen will bring it into play. Kampsen taps it once off to the right there so that Sugar can't make a play on the ball. Then he's going to go ahead and run away from Erskine. Keeps it to himself to the right now. Kris checks right here as Erskine is there to keep the pressure on Kampsen. Kampsen keeps it to himself. He goes to the near side here. Kris trying to fight off Erskine. Kris can't get to it. Grant with a back shot. Doesn't connect the way he wants. And here comes Pancho Bensadon. One time from Bensadon. Doesn't hit that ball hard enough. It's picked off here by Jason Crowder. Jason looking good. He's clean on that play. Jason waits, winds up, and fires back the other direction. Here comes Phillips. Woo. Picked up again by Kris. Going to the goal, Kampsen by himself. He's there, gives one more little burst of speed, and Kampsen runs the ball between the posts to break the tie and take the lead. What a goal by Kris Kampsen, his second of the day, first from the field. Great play right here by this Casablanca team. What a back shot by Phillips to set up Kris. Kris right here sees he's got the man coming to him. He gives it one more little burst of speed to get away from Jauregui and runs it on through. And we're back to center for another throw-in with Casablanca. The offensive side of the throw-in goes to them. Martin tries to get there. Near side belly shot by Kampsen. Picked up by Marc Ganzi. Ganzi leaves it for Kampsen. Kampsen takes off running, looking to put one more on the board to give his team some breathing room right here. He's going to leave that ball for Marc. Marc can't connect. Picked up here by Grant, who takes it forward deeper into Audi territory. Then gets it stolen right there by Bensadon. Picked up here by Brandon Phillips. Oh, what a read right there by Jason. Well done. What a play by Crowder. Sends it down, and Sugar's on a straight breakaway right here. Nothing but green between him and the goal. Can he get it done? Now Erskine letting that horse stretch out and run right here. Sugar gonna be challenged. Gets there on the near side. Takes it forward. What a shot by Erskine. Going. Picked up by Ganzi. Open back shot to set up Bensadon. Pancho now has control of the, oh no, he doesn't. He lets that one get away from him, but it's all right. Kampsen's there to back him up. Kampsen gives that ball a ride back down the field, past the midfield mark. Here comes Phillips there to try to make a neutral play, but it's picked off right there. Now coming in, what a read by Kampsen. Well done, Kris jumps on that loose ball. Kampsen keeps it going, looking for back-to-back goals off the mallet of Kris Kampsen. Gets the man out of his way. Kampsen shoots. Does it go wide? It sure does. Oh, Kris, he jerked the trigger. You got to squeeze that trigger there at the end, Kris. 1-goal ball game. Anybody's game right now. It can be done. Got players changing, so Grant comes back to bring the ball into play. Ganz brings this one in. Ganz right here. Uh-oh, that might cost him. Brandon with an open back shot from the near side. Puts it over the back line, but chews up more valuable time. As Sugar will now bring the ball back in. Sugar knows he's got no time to waste. He's got to get it up there to Jauregui. Jauregui takes the hit. Now leaves it for Erskine once again. Back to the right he goes. Erskine looking for one more point to put the game into overtime. Sugar drops it there to Jauregui. Jauregui winds up, sends it back to Sugar. Erskine gets ridden out by right here, and now it's going to be Kampsen with a back shot. Doesn't connect the way he wants. It's over the boards, off the playing field, chewing up more valuable time. What are they calling for? Let's see. They're all pointing over that direction. I wonder what's going on down that way. Okay, so that's what it is. They're trying to figure out who, which horse the ball came off of. Yeah, that was kind of a tough one to tell there. Let's see what we can see. Because Kris hit the back shot, but did he hit it into his own player? It looks like he did. It looks like it might have come off of Brandon's horse. Well, I can see a replay here that you might not be able to. Okay, here we go. This is the one I was just looking at. Let's see what you guys can see. I believe it looks to me like it came off of Brandon's horse's hoof, back right hoof. Okay, so here you go. Look at this. Final play. Put 5 seconds on the clock. Pretty much the final play of the game. It's this, and this is it. Right here, one time at the goal. He drops it down. It's going to be stopped. And that is game. Well, wait a second. Maybe not. No way. Judging by Kampsen's body language. Oh, well, they might have got him here. And they don't have a challenge because they used their challenge already, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, no, I think it was Casablanca used their challenge earlier on a ball placement call. Okay, there is a challenge. So Audi has not lost their ability to challenge. Remember, yeah, it was Casablanca. All right, so the challenge is going to be confirmed. No foul on the play. There is a foul on the play. Excuse me, foul on the play. Okay. So we're going to get a penalty number 2. To go in favor of Casablanca. 5 seconds back on the clock once again. We're going to overtime, folks. I knew it. I could have called this one for sure. Tough break here for Audi, but with the rain coming down, you had to know OT was coming. All right, here comes Grant. Penalty number 2. When the game's on the line, winners want the ball. Here comes Grant to take this shot. Ganz. Oh, no. Oh, what a heartbreaker for Grant Ganzi. Tough break, Grant. All right, well, that's going to do it then. That is game. Final score, 8-7. Audi will take the win. They're going to be going to the finals of the 2023 edition of the North American Cup. Take out our final stats here of the game. Look at 24 fouls total today. Tons of fouls. Let's see. Shots on goal, 16 and 18. Look at that. That's 30. I'm not good at math. I'm not a mathematician. It's like 30-some fouls. or excuse me, shots on goal, a ton of them, 10 knock-ins apiece. So there you go. All right, I'm Toby Wayman. Thanks so much for tuning in to this special presentation of the North American Cup presented by the USPA Polo Network in partnership with CTV. And we'll see you at 3 p.m. this afternoon to find out who's going to take on Audi in the finals. We're going to see Maltese Falcons take on Grand Champions. We'll see you then, 3 p.m. from Grand Champions.